Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm on today to share with you all what I picked up from Concord and Knight's recent sale. They do an annual sale every year where they kind of reduce their inventory, and it's a great time to pick up some stamps and dies and other products at a reasonable price. I'm already a big fan of their products, so getting them at a discounted price, yep, sign me up. So let me share with you all what all I have picked up. So this is a coordinating stamp that goes to a die set. I didn't get the die set, but I did get the stamp set, and this is called Love You More Than. And a lot of these were like under $5, even cheaper. So I got this one. This is part of a coordinating set. I didn't get the coordinating set, but I did get the stamp set, and it just says, best day ever, just saying hi, celebrate. Well, you can see the sentiments there. Another one I picked up is this one. Sending all my love for someone special. I like this one. You're pretty much the best. That's really cute. Then I picked up this one. I like this one. You are such a bright spot in my life. Most of these had coordinating dies, and I didn't get a lot of them. I got the ones only that spoke to me. I got this quirky stripe stencil. These are perfect for just making straight lines. Well, actually, they're not straight because they're called quirky, but just making lines on your cards. I picked up this one, and this is called the Simple Sayings dies, and has hooray, thankful for you, and so sorry. And they are fine detail with a layering element at the back of each of those. I picked up this one. It's called Bravo Dies, and it has the word congrats and just different things that are congratulatory in nature. I picked up this one. This one is called All For You Dies. It has the big word you, and it says on here, celebrate, for, thanks, and miss. So there's that. This one I was really excited about, and I don't know why, because I have tons of bags, and there's really no, well, yeah. So I didn't get the stamp set, but I did get the die set, and this is what it could create. And I was here for that. So now I'm going to start getting, nope, got one more. That is not part of a set. So I love this one. It says, seasons may change, but our friendship will remain the same. I'm sorry, that's not what that says. Seasons may change, but our friendship will always remain. You're a breath of fresh air. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. Thanks for always being there, and wishing you the best. And then they have these little fall or autumnal little like branches and leaves. So pick that up. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the sets. So I think these were like really cheap, like under $10 for the set, maybe like $6-8. I'm not real sure, but they were a great price. But so you get this little stitching stocking set, and you can stamp it. There's some sentiments that you can add to it, and there's the die that you can cut it out, and then you can add your stitching details with that. So pick that up. So I went back and got this one after I watched a live in which Jennifer McGuire had shared. I know she's the biggest enabler, but I had passed this by the first time, but went back and got this. And this was really cheap too, probably under 10 bucks, if that. So it's a stencil, and you can create that layered look. Okay, this is another one I picked up after Jennifer McGuire had shared her set, and it's called Along the Path Dies. And it just has, oh, I love that they do this. So it has different type of things you can do in a park setting. So this is what you can create. I like the fact that you can use these elements independent of the path. So I really like that. So I got that. And it comes with, yeah, this was a bundle. So it has a stamp set, and it also has an embossing folder that embosses these pebbles and these little tufts of grass. Next, I picked up this stamp and die set, and it is called Hip Hop Hooray Dies. And it's just kind of a little marquee style layering banner. I'm sorry, layering stamp set that you could create like celebratory cards with. And here are the dies. It says amazing, hooray, yay, and then they have like some little emotions that you can use. And thumbs up dies. The next one I picked up is this Whimsical Wings stamp set. And I like the way that these little sentiments have a little curl to them. And that's the die. No, that's not the die. That's the stamp. And this is the coordinating die. Then I picked up this one. This is called the Electric Blooms die set. I'm really not a fan of having to color in these type of florals, but hey, I think this was like really extremely cheap. I could use it to make a round of cards or a gifted, but it's super cute. And I really like the So Kind of You. And then you have some stippling details and some solid patterns that you can lay on your card to give background details. And I picked up this one. And this one is one of the Christina Warner die sets. And her font is always top notch to me. But it says, brighter days are coming. You're always on my mind. So proud of you. And today is a good day. And then they have some sub sentiments here. Thinking of you, love you. You've got this, sending hugs, hang in there. And then they also have the coordinating die set. And the die set has these little sentiments that also cut out. So here's that. And then last but not least, I picked up this poolside die, and it creates an interactive card where you could spin the actual inner tube that the person is perched on. So that's what you can create. And then it has these little smaller details. And so these are the elements that came along with it. And then here is the die stamp set that coordinates. So that's my little Concord and Ninth things that I picked up from them. And let's see. Also new to my inventory are a couple things from Scrappy Boy Cards. They had a sale. And I picked up this A2 card base and layer die set. That's what it's called. I think this was like about, it was cheap. And then I picked up this one. This one makes, it's called Little Box and Lids. And they make a little, like, box like that. It's really small. You can put little trinkets in there. Perfect if you have, if you make, like, jewelry and you want to customize the jewelry box card, you can cut out this and use your hole punch and punch in 2 holes, and then you can dangle earrings from there and make it a nice presentation. So pick that up. And I picked up this envelope die. So this requires a large die machine to cut this out. The width of it is not going to suffice in a standard size die cutting machine. So yeah, these were cheap. I think I paid like maybe about $25 for everything, $30 for everything. They had a site-wide, they had a sale on their site. And I'm going to share with you all the stragglers that I got from Picket Fence. The other things I have are just like paper pouncers and stuff like that. Let me go grab some of them real quick just so you can get an idea. All right, so Picket Fence had their paper pouncers on sale. And this is what it looks like. They come in these protective covers. And I think these, I know these were like under $1. I picked up maybe about 20 of those assorted colors. So pick those up. And then I picked this one up. These are the mini paper pouncers. I won these before from scrapbook.com, and I love the way these blend. So I was really happy that these went on sale. And I picked up, now I know that I'm missing something, a few somethings, because this came as a set. And this is a bake a cookie layering stencil set. And this gingerbread Betty die and this gingerbread Bob die. And it has a stamp set that goes with it. So I know that somewhere in this mess of a craft room that I have, that stamp set is hiding out. I picked up this, which is a inlay, and it has like little butterfly and little mushrooms. So this is for their slimline set, but you don't have to use this. You can put any type of aperture in a card and, you know, use this. So I was most excited about getting these little things here. Now, let me see. They don't have pictures on them. Okay, so first off, I'm going to share how this one came. This one came unpackaged, just on the white cardboard like this. And it is something you can use to create, let me get you guys in closer, like just different type of pastries. I really love the small scale in these things that, you know, like you have an apple, you have a jar, you have chairs, little different donuts, pear, a scale, a pie, the word coffee, tea cakes, sweet, cupcakes. Have a small, oh geez, metal tray. I can't think of the name. Serve, cookie sheet, Jesus. So you have that. And then I got this one, which also has those small other small details. And this one is called Espresso Bar Table Dies, but it has like, okay, let me turn it upside down. So it's like a spoon, a rolling pin, a vase with a flower in it. You have a drink, you have a milk bottle, and then you have an oven, you have a table, you have a tier tray, a serving basket, bananas, you have 2 cups, a pear, a smaller cup, an apple, donut, and I don't know, maybe that's cream or whatever, but so I picked that up. And then I also picked up these ones, and this one has a tea kettle, and then it has this like pattern that you can like cut a border out of, make it like a tablecloth or something like that. And it has these little elements in here to create like bread. There's a croissant, a jar, a measuring cup, lids for, I think these are lids. I'm not exactly sure what these are. I have to look them up. But you have a tiny tea bag, a spoon, cupcake, and then you have another tier tray. So yeah, guys, just sharing with you all what I picked up. I like to I can't keep everything, so I will destash, and then, you know, I get rid of the old and bring in the new. So I'd like to thank those who purchased these stashes from me, and my stuff went really quick. So thank you so much for that. Hopefully the things that I have parted with have found good homes and will find good usage. And yeah, guys, so I will catch you guys around when I'll be sharing what I create with these products. All right, my friends, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you soon. Bye now.